So hey everyone, this is Lisa Griggs. We're doing a training tonight right here with Krishan and Tracy. So I just figured we'd just video this just so some of the team could see basically what's going on and how I kind of share the compensation plan with everyone just from the beginning. Basic. It's the same with everyone that's new that's coming into the business. And pretty much how it works is it's mandatory that everybody comes in at $49.95. So everyone's going to come in at $49.95. That's mandatory. And that's basically going to cause them to be AS. It stands for associate. And that means that they're a wholesale customer, basically. They can buy all of the Jeunesse products wholesale, and then they can retail them out. So for $49.95, you get your own self-replicated website. So everyone has the same, we all have the same websites, and it just has our information on it. We can drive traffic to that website. People can buy retail off of our website, and we make the difference between the wholesale and the retail. So if someone goes to our website and they buy a box of Instantly Ageless off of our website, what's going to happen is they're going to buy it for $74.95 retail, and then the company is going to pay us the difference between what we purchased it for wholesale and what they purchased it for retail. So basically, we're going to get a $30 commission for that every time somebody buys a box of Instantly Ageless. Now, one of the cool things about why so many people are succeeding right now in Jeunesse financially is because we can go out and we can sell one box of Instantly Ageless, which has 50 sachets in it, to one person, and all we'd have to do is, let's say that we were selling a mascara, for instance, and every time we sold you, the client, one mascara, we make a $7 profit, okay? But let's say that we change the script up a little bit, and you're the same client, okay? Meaning that I'm not selling you mascara. Now I'm selling you Instantly Ageless. Well, every time I sell you mascara, I make $7, okay? But every time I sell you Instantly Ageless, I make $30, okay? So that's more than a 4-time increase in basically our bottom line, our what we're getting paid. So if I was selling, mascara all month long, and I was making, let's say, $1,000 a week selling mascara, which is really amazing. I'd have to be selling a lot of mascara, right? Because I'm only selling them for $7 each, or I'm getting a profit basically of $7 for each mascara. But if I just shift the script and I start selling Instantly Ageless, I get 4 times that amount basically in revenue to me on my bottom line, because now instead of making $7, I'm making $30, right, for each box. That means that at the end of the month, instead of making $4,000 a month, I'm going to be making $16,000 a month. So it's a big difference, because now we're increasing what we're making with the same client that we're selling to, but yet we're increasing because we're making more. So when you sign up in our business for $49.95, you can start retailing the product right away from your website. You could also buy it wholesale and do cash and carry. Now, everybody starts at $49.95, okay? And that means that, say a woman is on welfare, many of you know my story. I was on welfare for 3 years, single mom. $50 is a lot of money for me. And, I have to go borrow, $5 from, 10 of my girlfriends to get the $50 to get into Jeunesse. So, I didn't have money to go out and invest, a lot into product and kit and all this other stuff. So basically what I did is start my business at $49.95. And I still start to go out and engage others, into the business. Now, Krishan, she's an attorney, so she does, well financially. So she could come in at the basic kit, and basically the basic kit is $199.95. And that gives you 100 personal volume. Every single product in Jeunesse has a point system attached to it. So Instantly Ageless is worth 30 points, okay? So in order to be what they consider a distributor, which is D, okay, for distributor, you have to have 100 in personal volume, okay? When you have 100 personal volume, automatically you're a distributor with the company, okay? So not only now you're not just an associate, you're an actual distributor, okay? Now, this is really good news. Once you become a distributor, now you're active. You have your 100 in personal volume, and you can start to build your business with a little bit of product. Because the thing is if you get the basic skincare kit, that's going to give you one full box of Instantly Ageless. It's going to give you, see, customers are already calling, wanting product. They're probably seeing this or hearing this video, right? That you get a box of Instantly Ageless, which is going to give you 50 sample sachets in there for either you to use for yourself or give out to your girlfriends, your friends, you know, people, perfect strangers in line. Many of you know, when I'm standing in line, I say to people, gosh, I wish I could give you a sample of my product. And they're like, well, what is it? And I go, Instantly Ageless. Have you ever heard of it? They're like, Instantly Ageless. Oh my gosh, what is that? I would love to have some. So, you know, that's a line that I use a lot, is I wish I could give you a sample of my product. Gosh, I wish I could give you a sample of my product. Gosh, I wish I could give you a sample of my product. You know, and it's so natural for them to say, well, what is it? And then you tell them it's Instantly Ageless. So, of course, they want to know what it is when you say Instantly Ageless. So, what happens when you become a distributor is you basically just want to go out and you want to keep getting more distributors. So, not just the wholesale customers that are just buying the product wholesale and then just using it for themselves, but are actually going out, buying the product, and then using it, you know, for their samples. So for the $199 just for that basic skincare kit, which is what most everybody does, that basic skincare kit gives you the serum, it gives you the moisturizer, the night cream, and the cleanser, and also a box of the Instantly Ageless. So it gives you 5 products. If you're in the state of California, it gives you the Essential Body Renewal instead of the cleanser. Okay, so you get all 5 products. When you become a distributor, then what you're going to do is you're going to go out and you're going to get 2 more distributors. That means 2 people that have that 100 in personal volume. Now, when you help and when you introduce other people to the business and they get this basic skincare kit, the company is going to pay you a commission for that. They're going to give you $25 every time that you personally introduce someone and they purchase that basic skincare kit. So $25 each time that you do that. So right here, you're going to get $25. And when that happens, you actually move up. You become an executive. Right there, executive. Tracy, you see it? Yes. So you become an executive when you have 2 people. That's all you have to do, okay? So Tracy, you could go out, you could introduce Krishan, she gets the basic skincare, and then you introduce me, and I get the basic skincare. And no matter what you do from that point forward, we're going to go out and build our businesses. So, you know, we're going to be like, Krishan, or Tracy, we're getting in there, we're going to go out and build our businesses. And we start going out and we start sponsoring people and introducing them to the business as well. And then I'm going to start getting $25 checks for introducing, and then Krishan's going to get $25 checks as well for introducing. Now, what's going to happen with you is you're going to get team commissions because you're an executive. Oh. Now, team commissions is like the meat of the whole compensation plan when you first get going. So the majority of the income is in the team commissions. You can make over $26,000 a week just in the team commission. So what that boils down to right there is that you can become a millionaire just in the team commissions in this compensation plan. It's another reason why so many leaders and so many people are engaging in this opportunity. We're seeing people that have never been in network marketing before. They put their nose up to anything having to do with network marketing or MLM or anything like that, and are now engaging themselves in this industry because the numbers don't lie, and they can't get away from what they're seeing as a real compensation to just building a distribution, basically, of getting, you know, this amazing product out and all the other amazing products. So through their networks of people that they know. So what happens is when you become an executive, that's going to open you up to those team commissions, and you get paid every week. Actually, every day, those $35 checks, every time that you have 900 in commissionable volume in your group. It's called a 1/3, 2/3 binary. You've got to have 300 on, you know, which is 1/3 on one of the teams, because there's only 2 teams, right? And you've got to have 600 on that other team. So as long as you have 600 and 300, you're going to get a check for $35. And you can earn that check I believe I always get messed up on this, 750 times a week.
I think
yeah,
that's what you said.
Yeah, 750 times a week. So it's a little over $26,000. I think it's $26,500 to be exact. And we have people earning that in our company right now, and they're maxing out their team commissions, which means that it's their check match bonuses that are actually taking them past the $1 million mark, okay? Because the top money earner in our company right now is making about $12 million a year. So they're not obviously making it just through team commissions, because that's only about $1 million a year. So that means that they're making a lot of their money in their check matching bonuses. Now, the check matching bonuses happen when you get to Jade, okay? And how you get to Jade, which is right after executive, okay, because we're talking about compensation plan, is you have to have 8 personally enrolled distributors. So that's how you get to Jade. So you're at executive right now, you put 8 personally enrolled distributors in, and now you're a Jade. And that gives you a 20% check match bonus on all 8 of those people that you've personally enrolled, okay? And it's a check match bonus on their team commissions. So if they're an executive, or if they're a Sapphire Elite, okay, and they're doing 100 cycles a month, let's say. Say you're still at executive, but you sponsored somebody, okay? Say that you're an executive, but you sponsored me, and I became a Sapphire Elite, and I'm doing 100 team commissions a month, right? That's $3,500. You make 20% on my $3,500. So just on sponsoring me, okay, that's an additional, what is that? You two are good at numbers, $700, right? That you're making just on the check match bonus on me, okay? Because you're making 20% on everyone on your front line that you personally introduced to the business. So you just need 8 distributors, okay?
Yes.
And then you're a Jade. Or 4 executives that you've personally sponsored. So there's 2 different ways you can do it, okay? And then the next one after Jade is Pearl. And by the way, the average Jade in our company makes about $200, $300 a week, somewhere around there, okay? So, that's good money. For most people in America, they're $500 away from bankruptcy each month. So, it's a big deal to say $200, $300 a week. That could really change a family's, stability for them, bring more stability to them. So, and then Pearl is 12 distributors. Okay, so basically it's the same thing. We're just doing it more. Okay, more duplication, more efforts, more introducing the business opportunity, the products to more people. The more that we introduce this, the more that we share, the more that we get paid, because ultimately we're the advertisers, okay? Instead of the company going out and hiring, cable TV or QV, putting their products on QVC, or putting them into the professional channel through, a sales force, going out to specifically to doctor's offices or dermatologist offices. What we do is the company pays us to advertise for them. So we're the advertisers, and that's why we get compensated so well for it, because then they don't have to pay other advertisers. We advertise the product better than anyone else, because when we're a product of the product and we tell other people about the product, people want to buy it because they buy from people they like, they trust, and they know. People do business with people they trust, like, and know. That's why so many women have so much success in direct selling. Okay, we have 82% of women that make over $100,000 a year do it from home-based business. And that is a real statistic. So, something to keep in mind when you're thinking about owning a business for yourself. And the other thing is that when you own a business, you can have a tax write-off of up to $6,000 a year. So everyone should own a business as far as I'm concerned, for that purpose alone. Okay, so 12 distributors, or you can do 8 executives for Pearl. So there's 2 separate ways that you can earn that way. And then Sapphire is basically just taking, let's say you did your Pearl with the 12, front line that you introduced, the 12 distributors. You would take those 12 and you would help those 12 get there too. And then you'd be a Sapphire. And the average Sapphire makes about $50,000 a year. Okay, in our company. So that's a pretty, most Sapphires, if you become a Sapphire, basically at that point, you're doing this business full time.
So what's the percentage that Pearl and Sapphire?
Pearl would be about in between the 300 and 1,000 weeks, so it's around 500 a week for Pearl, that the average income would be.
So, but for the check matching bonus?
Oh, check match would be 20% at Jade, and then an additional 15% at Pearl. And then Sapphire is an additional 10%. So you get 20%, 15%, and then another 10% on 3 levels right there, just to Sapphire. Just up to Sapphire, right there, okay? Now, in order to get to Ruby and Emerald and Diamond, okay, all that is more team commissions, okay, and more executives, okay? And that transpires to more Sapphires. So, in other words, to get to Ruby, you would need 200 team commissions and you would need 2 Sapphires and separate legs of sponsorship. Now, this is one awesome thing that I love about this compensation plan. Most of your rock stars in your own personal business will not be the people that you personally sponsor. They'll be the people on your 3rd and 4th levels typically. So the one awesome thing about this compensation plan is you actually, your Sapphires can come from anywhere in the organization. They can come in your 50th level, meaning that you don't have to personally sponsor them, because we have a saying in this industry that behind every dud, there is a stud. So it doesn't have to be the person that you personally sponsor. It can be somebody that, you know, that person sponsored or that person sponsored. So it can go as many generations deep as possible. It could be on your 50th level and you have a Sapphire that's down 50 levels, and that makes you a Ruby. That's big. I know, Krishan's like, eyes are this big. Because normally we are penalized for actually, or not penalized, but we're not rewarded for raising up leaders in our organization. And that's what really this is all about. And then the other thing is, too, is that understanding that, oh, this is my beautiful daughter, Faith, over here. Okay. So, you know, that really is awesome because, you know, in my personal business, when I became a Ruby, my first Sapphire was on my 3rd level. My second Sapphire that had me hit Ruby was Angela Darty, and she's on my 4th level. Then Marianne Stone was my 3rd Sapphire. She's on my 2nd level. And then my for the first time, Dr. Chris Spears, she's on my 1st level, and that would help me to become an Emerald. And Emerald, you need at least 500 team commissions a month and 4 Sapphires. And then Diamond is 1,000 team commissions and 6 Sapphires. So it boils down to having this executive factory. You know, it's teaching one, or, you know, getting one and then helping them get 2. And then just keep repeating that. And the more that you do that and the more that you create that executive factory, the more that you get paid. And that's pretty much it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, how was that?